Hello everyone, welcome to Sleepy Notes Club. I hope you're all doing well. So today I want to share with you another one of my journals, one I've received a lot of comments and requests to see. This is my brown traveler's notebook. It is very chunky, and inside you will find my stationery journal or my stationery logbook. This is where I record all the stationery finds. If I buy stickers, inserts, refills, anything I come across fine in charity shops, in my street market, or just buy in general, I will paste in here. So from packaging, I also like to make swatches. I paste in the products themselves as well. And I also like to note the date and where I came across that specific product. It is a way for me to collect and at the same time let go of those everyday treasures that I may come across because, again, I am a big paper hoarder. So, yeah, this journal has really become the perfect home for all the goodies I stumble upon, and I can't wait to give you a little peek inside. So, we are just gonna flip through this very chunky booklet here. This is literally all of it, and I still have some pages to go. So yeah, it lives inside my traveler's notebook, like I said. And at the back of this, I already show this multiple times, so you can watch another video if you want something, if you want to see the system in more detail. But in here, together with my stationery journal, I also keep my stamp collection, like the ones I really like and I don't want to paste anywhere. Also, my stamp collection in general, and also this refill here that I may use as a travel journal. So that's still kind of in progress. But the main goal today is for me to show you my very chunky stationery journal. So on this side, I have a little pocket from the Traveler's Company, and I usually don't keep anything here because I already have enough folders and little nooks and crannies everywhere for me to add paper bits and just slot in things. So I really don't have a need to use it, but I do like to paste them in all my covers just in case. On this side, I have this paper cover also by the Traveler's Company, and I'm keeping a picture of my dad here, which, as you know, I always like to have him everywhere with me. One of my favorite star stickers, and also a scrapbook bit from one of my favorite books as well that I found in a charity shop. And this is already rubbed off, but it was a ticket from when we flew to London, from Mexico to London. This is also a Traveler's Company folder. I just like to slot packagings or anything that I want to record in here for now. And then when I have time to actually sit down with my journal, then I can just reach out and grab them. So I like to always have folders next to my refills just in case. I do feel that takes away the pressure a lot, and I don't have to stress myself from the fact that I haven't journaled or haven't filled my logbook, you know. This is a blank insert or refill clip that I do need to use because this one is so chunky at this point. And I love this one. I love the paper, and I also love the color of the insert. I just decorated it with some of my favorite stamps, you know, my star stamps. And I use another stamp that I have with all the letters. I titled it Stationery Journal. And my newest addition is this stamp from the stamp caravan that was in my city like a couple weeks ago. And I love that. So obviously I stamped it here. And now we go on to the inside of it. So this is what you see immediately. I just made a cover page. This label is from Choosing Keeping, a stationery shop in London. And this is the date I started this booklet. And I will just add the day when I finish it, which it is not going to be that long. I think I have about 10 more pages to go. And another piece of scrapbook as well to decorate. This was a very special spread because my friends from Mexico came to visit me in the UK, and we went to Chusin Kippen, one of my favorite shops, and it was just a very special memory. And I think this is where my passion for recording and the idea of this journal was born, really, because I just didn't want to let go of these packaging bits. It was just very special. This is also from when we went to Harrods in London. So I bought a really cute postcard. It was a box with like 5, and I just pasted one here, and also the guide they give you of the store. You will see a lot of Midori Traveler's Notebook Hobonichi things as well. So I think this was on Amazon when I was trying to come up with ways to record my days. And that's also how my One Luna Day or Book of Days was born, from me buying this moleskin, this pocket moleskin, and some more trials, because I also tried the MD notebook cover and the Stalogy notebook. So, I just like to record everything that I purchase. This was another shopping spree, but it was from the Traveler's Notebook. I also bought my favorite pencil case, the flowery one. And I also bought some more things from a charity shop, like some postcards and some gift tags. I really do like to keep everything. This was a happy mail that I received from the Journaling Times. Like, their branding and everything is gorgeous. And this was an order from Colt Pens, which I really loved. I remember it arrived to Mexico really quickly, and I was very surprised. This was a stationery shop at Harrods again, and this is where I purchased and received some of my favorite inserts for my planner, the compact Franklin Covey inserts. This was my second Hobonichi Weeks. I think it's a Paddington Bear one. It was very beautiful, and I did use it as a health log up until last year. These are just some envelopes that I received with, I think it was the stamps that I collect. And this address is fine. I don't mind having it on camera. This is where we lived before, but not anymore, so it's all fine. And I also like to keep things like this when I receive parcels and stuff. These were some goodies from Da Vinci for my planner, and also I bought a Knox leather cover as well, and it was really beautiful. I think it's just really fun to just record everything that you come across. That way it makes my brain happy, and also my hoarding tendencies, because if I record them here with the date and even a piece of the product, it allows me to actually use them in my other journals. This was my Traveler's Notebook collection. Oh yes, so I received a Traveler's Notebook, and sometimes they give you this in the packaging with the list of all the inserts, and I started highlighting the ones that I've received, which at this point I have many more. January 2025. And this is when we came back to live in Mexico, and I was able to go to my favorite Mexican stationery shop, and I bought the Penco clipboard, which I really like, some Kokuyo marking pens, which I also really like and use regularly. And this was the whole thing, which was quite expensive, but it's fine. It is what I like to do. More Traveler's Notebooks, more Midori, some field notes notebooks. At this point, I remember I was really trying to come up with ways to continue with my Book of Days. I still stuck with the moleskin, and then I went to the Hobonichi, but I do like to try everything that I see until I find something that really clicks with me. These are the Tombow brushes that I love. I always buy them on Amazon, and my favorite one that I always use for like my inbox in my Filofax is this one, the N79 gray. I really like that. An order from Jet Pens, more Traveler's Notebook. This is when I started to order from Japan, from Amazon Japan, because it is very difficult sometimes to receive parcels or like cool brands that they will deliver to my country, and they do amazing. Actually, they take no more than a week to deliver, so that's pretty cool. I remember I found this in my street market, and also from a ceramics place in my city. More things from the street market, from a parcel that I received. I ordered my Filofax Portland, and I obviously kept all of these things that they come with it. I also found these temporary tattoos in the street market, and I loved the look of them. So obviously I didn't use them. I just recorded them in my journal. This is when we went to Bath in the UK, and we went to the Jane Austen Center, and it was really cool. And this is when I bought the Dorian sticker book as well in April 2025. And then this spread is from my town where I live in. So street market. This was a very lucky find. It was all like very vintage stickers that I found, and I was very happy. And this was a festival in my town, and they gave out all these stickers, which I thought was genius. This is when I fell in love with the Kakuno fountain pen, which I do still use to this day. I think that probably is my favorite fountain pen. Very beginner friendly. And yeah, since then I've bought many, many more. It's just different colors. I order from Temu these strawberry shortcake stickers because I'm obsessed with strawberry shortcake. I think it's the best, just cartoon and just style in general. I really love collecting everything that has to do with it. If they're vintage, it's better. But I just saw that they did a collab, and I was like, yeah, that I need that. I found this in my street market, and it's just like a framed page, and it came in like a big box or like pack of paper, and I love this so much. Of course, it was like $1 or something, which makes me really happy. This was my first ever order from Paper Republic, and this was the Grand Voyager in chestnut, which I love. I think that's one of my favorite ones up till now. These are my favorite star stickers that I found in a local stationery shop, so I don't have a link, but they are so cool. I love them, and I actually still kept all of these ones. This is an actual sticker sheet that I just wanted to keep forever, just in case I finish my stickers that I use. This is why this act of collecting and having a stationery logbook really helps me to use my stickers and my paper, because I already have them here. It's the same thing that happens with my label collection, my sticker collection, all these things. But this is mainly when I record, when I buy things, or when I find things like this one, which was also a street market, with the date and where was it and the products and stuff. So just basically making me feel good about having all these things with me and still letting me use them. So yeah, more stationery from Kakuyo. Oh, this they sent very kindly. What was this? October 2025, and it was really nice. These tabs. Also more scrapbooking bits from the street market. I was very, very lucky last year. Another order from Paper Republic, and these are the stamps that I use to do this here. Like a letter stamp is really cool. This is my first Hobonichi, which is now my very much loved and very chunky Book of Days, which I am gonna change now because it's just way too chunky, but I'm still gonna go for another Hobonichi. A novelty order, my super tips that I've been using to plan these days. I absolutely love that. Goodies from Lucy Plans. She sent that to me a year ago. She was very kind. She sent a lot of things, and it's just a very, very pretty. This is the phonics pouch. It's my utility bag in pink, and I really, really love it. It's where I'm keeping all my pens. My favorite pen of 2026, the Dr. Grip 4 and 1. This one I use in my planner and also in my Book of Days. And this is the spread or the page that I did journal with you guys in the last or one of the last videos. We did this together, and this is one of the last things that I've collected. This was the last order from the Hobonichi because again I need to change my Book of Days because it's too chunky, so I just received this other Hobonichi Avec. My favorite highlighters from the Crayola Super Tips, which I have been loving, and specifically these colors here. And this is the last thing almost. This is the last haul or goodies that I got in Octante when I went to a journaling meetup. It was really, really fun. And we also created this spread together in a couple videos ago. I will link it down below anyway if you're interested to see the process. And then this was a little spread as well that I made in the journaling meetup. It was really fun. We used and shared a lot of tools and paper, and it was just amazing. This is a pouch from, is it Low Tide, I think, which I really love as well. Now it's hosting all my pencils and my markers. And this is the last order I've done. Oh, second to last. I ordered a caramel traveler's notebook because I'm thinking of redoing my sticker collection, like as in the ones that I actually do use. So I think I may use this for that. And this is the last one for sure now. This is the Honichi Abec that I just ordered. Like I said, this is my new book of days. And so actually, that means this one here was my weeks. Yeah, this is the weeks I'm using now as my reading journal. And that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed. It is very chunky now. I love it so much. I'm definitely going to keep this going when I finish this. I'm just going to get the same insert and I'm going to have it in the same place because it's just really cool. And I think it's just very satisfying to keep this look. So thank you so much for watching and I'll see you guys very soon.